Howdy, howdy. I'm only 11 minutes late. Maritime, hello. Chris, hello. Natalie, hello. Guys, look, I can talk. I got my voice. I'm joking. What's going on, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. Mic check, mic check, mic check, audio check, audio check. Is everything? How is everything? Is everything working okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Alex, hello. Lyrical, hello. Uncle Samball and his sippy cup. Hi, Ozzy. Hey, Ozzy. Okay, look. I have a favor to ask, okay? Okay? Ozzy, I have a favor, okay? For the entire time that I have been doing YouTube, okay? You proceed to always mess with me somehow, okay? Somehow, whenever I go live. So, as payment for that, or maybe you can make it up to me, okay? Whenever Olivia shows up, okay? Give Olivia a hard time. Say something about the boating McBoat face, or, just do something along those lines, just as a, you mess with me, like, do me a little favor, okay? How's that? How's that? Do something to, hey, thanks. Okay. Thanks, Ozzy. Maritime, these types of memes will stick with us forever. Absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, I have some pretty exciting news. Cameron says, I love this. I've got some pretty exciting news. I am happy to report the Empress animation is in its final stages. It's in its final stages. It's nearly done. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. So, one thing we're going to do a little bit different to Empress. Oh, and hey, Maritime, you should be happy to know that we did make a change from Mike Brady's animation. We found something, a certain detail that we thought needed to be slightly adjusted. So we're not going to go into too much detail, but I think you know what I'm talking about. We found one little detail we needed to adjust slightly. So yeah, there we go. In case you know what I'm talking about. No hate or nothing negative towards Mike's animation or nothing, but we did find one thing that we needed to change slightly. But his animation's still great. Maritime says, oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Ozzy says, congratulations, hitting over 500,000. Yeah, I saw that. That's insane. Hey, kudos to Mike. Kudos to Mike, 100%. That's an incredible accomplishment. He's got a full team, right? Like, he's got a studio. He's got a staff. Like, doesn't he have like he has a whole business around it now. Maritime, nearly at $1 million. Yeah, if I had to wager, I would probably say Mike will hit $1 million probably within a year. If I had to guess, I would say he would hit $1 million within a year. Dustin says, "Yep, he has a team of animators." Right. Listen, animations take a long time. They take a long time, and his work is absolutely incredible. I'd say, yeah, I'd say probably April next year he'll have $1 million. That's my guess. That's my guess. 100%. Hold on, I need to check one thing. Okay, all that looks good. Bada bing, bada bing. All right, cool. April 15th, 2025. So on that note, on the note of April 15th, that's something else that we're going to try to do. And I might try to hire a few more people to help me out with it. But I do want to move forward with my plan to have my own Titanic real-time syncing for next year's anniversary. I would like to get my own animation, my own everything. That way I can do my own real-time live stream and, time it right with the actual events of the syncing. So it's going to take a long time to make. Going to take a very long time to make. So that's why I think we should go ahead and start planning it now. Space, I see you out there. What do you think of that, brother? So we'll talk about that. We might need to bring a few more people in. Maybe Space. Maybe we could. Maybe you guys could work on the exterior, and then I could hire some other animators to do interior shots, like have some interior rooms flooding, like the grand staircase, or maybe some staterooms, a Scotland Road, the third class dining room. One thing that I would really like to animate is the D-deck gangway door. Like when that opens up, actually have the water start spilling in, so you could see the water come in more directly through the gangway door. I think that would be an incredibly cool shot. But yeah, so I've got some plans. I've got some plans. So even though I'm not very active at uploading videos right now, there is still stuff going on behind the scenes. So don't worry, guys. As soon as it's just my channel activity is going to be slowish until I go home after the project that I'm working on is done. But once all that's done and I'm back home and everything, things will return to normal. Space Killer says that could work. There's more a way to export out from where I build in realistic water on other engines. Like where there's more way to export. Yeah, got you, Space. So we'll see. Let's focus on Empress. Let's get Empress done, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. We got that one. Alex says, I think you can hit 1 million. I hope so. 1 million. Right now, my next goal is 200,000. But it's not helpful that I'm not active. It's just YouTube is a business that you get out of YouTube what you put into it. That's the key thing. And where I haven't been as active, I'm not, it's things slow down. It's just how it is. It's the way of the game. But one thing that I do like about not being as active, and I've talked about this before, there's this, Titanic says, what about Queen Mary? Don't worry, Queen Mary is coming. What I think I'm going to do in the meantime, my next Queen Mary video, I'm not going to continue doing the series for a bit, just because I'm not home and everything. So what I'm going to do is, since Queen Mary is already fully animated, my next Queen Mary video is going to be completely about the Curacao collision. So the Queen Mary and the Curacao, that's fully animated. It's ready to go. So that is going to be my next Queen Mary video, which I actually might start working on that within the next week or two. So that's coming up. And I do have a Titanic video. The script's fully written. I'm ready to film. I got to get to it. Oh, and I did film, it's a mini video, but I did film a mini video for you guys, and I'll either get that up tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, I got that coming too. So there's stuff happening. There is channel activity in the works. I just said Sam needs to return to Queen Mary and his old cabin. My old cabin. I could probably find it. If I go through the stock footage, I could probably find my original cabin number and go in there. That would be really, really cool. That'd be insanely cool to go and see my old room on the Queen Mary. Natalie says, Sam. Yes, Natalie. Maritime. Sam sus. Let's see. Izzy says, I love your videos. They have great info. Thank you so much. Are you new here? Wisey? I don't recognize your name, but thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Libby says, Sam, you should do a video about the fire on the USS Forrestal. I'm not familiar with the Forrestal. The USS Forrestal. Hold on. USS Forrestal. What's the USS Forrestal? USS is a super carrier, 1955. Huh. Yeah, I don't scrapped in December 15, 2016. Okay, yeah, as I said, I'm not an expert on warships, but cool. Thank you. I'll look into it. Thank you. Uranium says, we can get Sam to 1 million, guys. Thank you so much. 1 million would be an insanely cool thing to hit one day. Listen, I never thought I would hit 100,000. I'm still very happy with the fact that my channel hit 100,000 subs. And I'm even more happy about the fact that we experienced that together, because I was live when we hit 100,000 subs. So that was insanely cool. But Crack says, hashtag get Sam to 1 million. Thank you. But that was a really, really cool thing to see and experience. Alfredo says, I was there. But yeah, guys, so there's a lot of stuff going on. We when we were working on the sinking for the Empress of Ireland, we spent some time. So I was in there with Space last night. Space and Not Your Voice, that's their online names. They're the ones who are animating Empress. So we did a full syncing test yesterday. There's no audio or anything yet, and we do need to make a couple of changes. But guys, I think you're going to be impressed. Okay. I think you all are going to be very impressed with the end result once it's done. Vave says, Sam, we need to give Sam more subs than Brightside. Right. Maritime Empress sinks in a month and a day from now. Yeah, I know. I don't think. Oh, yeah. I lost my train of thought. So the Empress of Ireland, the way we're going to do it, or the way we're going to do it, it's just going to be one long video. I'm not going to do it as a series of episodes like I did Lusitania, Titanic, Olympic, Britannic, all of that. It's just going to be one long video that covers the entire sinking of the Empress of Ireland. So I'm going to, I was going to say that I would film it when I got home, but I don't think I'll have enough time. I don't think I'll have enough time to do the entire video when I go home, as I'll only be home for a short period of time. And I've got some family stuff to do. I've got a cute little niece that I need to go and see. I got to go see my niece. By the way, does anybody know? So Rachel's like, Sam, don't spoil her. But what I want to do, I need to introduce Titanic to my niece. I need to introduce Titanic to her. So I want to find like a cheap little Titanic model that I can put in her nursery. Titanic, do it. I need to get a little model or something. And it says, make her a Titanic expert. You need a plush Titanic. Is that a thing? Do they have a plush Titanic? Crack says, Sam, make her obsessed with Titanic. Absolutely, Titanic is calling. Walker says, continue the historic travels legacy. Oh, trust me. Whenever I have children of my own, and even though we're a long ways out from that, me and my girlfriend have talked about it already. We've talked about how many kids we want and everything. I am definitely going to influence them with Titanic and everything. And I'm pretty sure. Do you think? Okay. So let me ask you all this. Do you think that my future wife would be annoyed if our child's first word instead of mama or dada was boat, was boat or Titanic? She would probably kill me. She would legit probably kill me. You'd be dead. That would be perfect. OMG, yes. Or Ellen, the only problem with having a child say ship is it sounds an awful lot like another word that children who try to say ship accidentally say. It ends with the letter T instead of the letter P, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of afraid to. Alan says, true. Oh, great heavens. I've also seen the same thing. With when kids try to say fire truck, they end up saying a different word that starts with F instead of truck. They say, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So that's because they're kids. They don't know. But so Mike did that mistake. What? Wait, what? Oh, gosh. Oh, there's some super chats coming in, and I've gotten distracted. I'm sorry. Paul, 5, thank you so much. Did you know John Jacob Astor's watch is up for sale? Yes, I saw an article about that. Thank you for the 5. I saw an article about that. That's a pretty big. I don't like it when big artifacts like that go up for sale. I don't. I think that stuff should be in a museum where everybody can appreciate it. I mean, I don't know. I don't see the point really of a big artifact like that going into a private collection where no one else can appreciate it, except for the fact, I mean, they do need money. They need money to preserve stuff, but that's a really important historical artifact. And I mean, at least the person who owns, I think the violin is privately owned. At least the violin, they lend it to museums. They lend it to museums and all that stuff. So I don't know, but I'm 50-50 stuff like that. Olivia 5, thank you. We need a puppy update. How is Rosie? Where is she? Rosie's fine. Rosie is completely fine. My parents are watching her. My parents have her. They're keeping an eye on her. And but yeah, that is, she's fine. Rosie's fine. And I am sure she's absolutely gonna blow a gasket when I come home. Ozzy says Sam red alarm wait. Sam Shearer, red alarm, red alert. Where are the cookies, Miss Olivia? Oh, yeah. So, Olivia, we need to talk. We need to talk, okay? Since Ozzy has always been messing with me ever since I've been doing YouTube, as far back as I can remember anyway, I have convinced him to change targets. And now it's going to be Ozzy's role to mess with you, Olivia. So, thank you, Ozzy. Thank you for taking that big weight off my shoulders. You can proceed to mess with Olivia so I can focus on the stream. So thank you so much, Ozzy. Super appreciated. Ozzy, I'm getting you a box of cookies. I'm getting you a box of cookies. I'm getting you a box of cookies. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, gosh. Where are the cookies, Miss Olivia? Cookies. Oh, the Cookie Monster. Cookie. Do or do not. There is no try. Wait, that's Yoda. That's not Palpatine. That's Yoda. All right, forget that. Ignore that moment. It's just the way that I worded it made it sound like evil, but whatever. Oh shoot, what happened? There we go. Okay. Speaking of cookies, Minecraft servers still completely I saw the Minecraft servers back up. The administrative team did it, but the plugins still aren't working. I'm probably going to have to take it back down. Unfortunately. Okay, we got that one. Yoda doesn't evil laugh. Palpatine does. Yeah, I know. But it's like I said, the way I worded the do or do not. There is no try. Yeah, it was bad timing. It was bad timing. Let me show you guys something, though. I'm going to show you guys a little hint or a little Easter egg to an updated animation with the Empress. So this was an experiment that one of the guys did. Okay, so this right here is the very last photo taken of Empress. Okay, or one of the last. All right. Now, not your voice, the guy who's working on the animation, what he decided to do was try to recreate that photo with the animation. And they did a pretty good job. This is the animation. Yeah, this is the animation of Empress, a recreation of the same photo. That looks really good. That looks incredibly good when you compare it to the original. So, like I told you guys, Empress is extremely coming along. It's coming along extremely well. Where is that shot? Oh yeah, and pretty good. That's a pretty good shot. Pretty good. When I told you we're working on it, it's coming along. Let me spoilers. That's just a little hint. Great sound effects. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to showing it to you guys when it's done. Avler says, I need that video. Oh, okay. But besides that, we've got Empress, we've got the Queen Mary Kurosawa stuff. Like Ozzy says, Miss Olivia, me Lord Vader wants his cookies. Oh, good Lord. 5 from Olivia, thank you. Cookies are at the Minecraft base, along with my new arena. Sandball matches coming soon. Sandball matches. What are you doing? I'm legit concerned. I am legit concerned about what you guys are talking about right now. So one thing that I am thinking about doing is any ideas? Like, do you guys have any recommendations or anything we could do for? Is there any particular Titanic topics you guys would like to see me cover for future videos? I thought about doing like a community thing, like putting up a list of topics that we could do for potential other Titanic discussion videos that you guys might like to see. You know, we could do it. We could do another one of my discussions on the D-deck gangway door. That would be interesting. Talk about how the flooding, like how the D-deck gangway door influenced the flight. Like do a dedicated video on the D-deck gangway door and how much that influenced things. That was an idea that I was thinking about doing. We already covered lifeboat number 2. We've done the Carpathia. We did Jack Phillips and Harold Bride. Nathan says, what if Titanic served in World War I? What if it never sank? The only thing about that, Nathan, Mike Brady already did it. He did a video on, what if Titanic never sank, that fictional video he did a while back. I'm kind of looking for, not wanting to repeat something. Let's see here. Tony, hello. How you doing, Tony? How you doing? Dustin says, I helped narrate a video on collapsible D. Oh, really? Oh, yes. That reminds me. I need to do that. Oh, crap. I completely forgot about that. A while back, I did a video about collapsible A, the worst lifeboat from Titanic. And A was worse than B. There's no doubt about that. But I do need to do a dedicated video about B. That was something on my plan list. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Oh, and did you guys notice? I'm not coughing. I'm not coughing anywhere near as much as what I was doing last week. So, woohoo. I'm not coughing anywhere near as much as what I was doing last week. So I am getting better slowly but surely. Abby says, bright side review. You guys really want it? I'm scared. I'm scared. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! No! Why? Why? Not another one. Are you serious? Goodbye. No, not enough. Space Killer, you know where this is going to go, Sam. Olivia, suffer, Sam. Suffer, Sam. Why? Why? Oh, hey, Millie, I see you. Hi, Millie. Yay. Millie, not you too. You like the bright side ones, Millie? Oh, gosh, why? Why? All right. I'll have to figure, Dustin says, sorry, Sam, I have to. I'll have to look into it. Okay. I'll have to see how it would work in that room. I might have to make some changes, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. Millie says they're my favorite. You know what? I get the feeling they're a lot of people's favorite. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. All right. Okay, legit. Okay. Why do you all like Brightside so much? Why? Yeah. Like okay, like I'm legit asking you as the audience. Why do you guys like the bright side? Why do you like watching those so much? Like what's the Crack says do it. It's funny. You rage. I don't know. Because you are funny. Because I like you mad. They're so goofy because we do. It's funny. We like watching you rage. Oh, jeez Louise. Olivia, 5, thank you. Next time you're on your server, go see my arena. It's taken me a few days to do. It looks great. All right, Olivia, I'll check it out. Thank you for the 5. Shadow says, you are a trickster, and it's funny to watch you lose it. Cameron says, I like seeing the pain. I only did that for one, right? I totally only did the Brightside thing, expecting it to be a one-off video, and then it would be done. It'd be done. We'd be done with it. But then you guys kept watching them, and you guys kept enjoying them, and just. Alfredo says it's annoying that they put out false information, and it feels good to see you roast them. Fine. I'll see what I can do. Okay, I'll see what I can do. So I've got a short video that's filmed and ready to upload. I got it done actually right before I went live. That's the reason why I was a few minutes late. But so I'm going to try to get that one up tonight or tomorrow. And then I've got a Titanic one that is written. I just need to film it. And then I need to start prepping Empress. I got to write the script. I've got to figure out the entire story. Cho says, do you have a Rec Room account? Yes, I do. I made one yesterday, but it's not Historic Travels. Somebody actually stole my Historic Travels name on Rec Room. So I had to make my name be the same as my Xbox Live, what I play whenever I'm playing Xbox. I have an Xbox Live name, and I just use that. But yes, so if you run into a Historic Travels on Rec Room, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. So Tamara says, who? I don't know. I made an account yesterday. I don't have VR here or anything. So I just played it, standard. So Zachary says, Sam, tell your niece to never watch Brightside. Space says, alrighty, I must go head to work. I recovered the progress yesterday, and Empress is all filmed and ready to edit, Sam. All right, see you. I can't wait to see it, Space. I can't wait. Empress will be great. And I'm planning to do 2 parts. So there's going to be the Empress documentary, okay, that I'm going to film first. And then right after that, I'm going to upload a full Empress of Ireland real-time syncing. So we're going to do the whole thing. Oh, and off topic and random, we need Coca-Cola gummies in the United States. I think these Coca-Cola gummies from Japan that I brought back, and they're freaking amazing. They just why does Japan get all the good candies? I mean, it's just gosh. Jem says they stole your name. What jerks? Yeah, well, I actually saw a thing where a guy, Libby says Coca-Cola gummies. No, hey, Libby, no, don't you go ew. These are absolutely amazing. They are, they like, I tried them while I was editing, and I'm like, they are absolutely amazing. Nathan says, did you go to a 7-Eleven store in Japan? They are amazing. 7-Eleven is like the best thing in the world. Oh yeah, they look so, and the gummies actually look like, here, I'll show you real quick. They actually look like little Coca-Cola bottles. That is so cool. I'm not going to eat it right now because they take a while to chew. So they look like little Coca-Cola. That guy says, well, one of my cousins used to live in Japan. He's living in Florida right now. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, we got that. We're all caught up. Okay, good. Great. Abby says, you need to review Brightside because people will grow up with false information. It's the internet. I mean, seriously, the internet is so full of false information right now that it's not even funny. It really is not even funny how crazy. Like, okay, so with how amazing the internet is, okay, like just how much information is at people's fingertips. It's amazing how much false stuff is out there. I mean, legit, I cannot believe in the year 2024, people are arguing on if the earth is round or flat. I mean, I cannot believe that is a thing. That's the internet. So, I mean, my point is, I think false information is always going to be out there. It's always going to be... It's always going to be out there. There's always going to be false information. But, it's just... Nebula says, you and Mike Brady are in an oasis of historically accurate, historical-based information. Thank you so much, Nebula. That's amazing. I really appreciate the kind words. Basketball says, don't even start with the anti-vaxxers. Yeah, this. One thing that, and I've talked about this before, to this day, I do not understand. Okay? I do not understand this thing. Can you all, everybody watching my YouTube channel, all right, everybody watching this video, explain to me how, when COVID started, okay, how a virus that has nothing to do with your stomach was cue for the entire world, at least the United States. I don't know how it was over in the UK or anything, but why was that the cue for the entire world to buy up all the stupid toilet paper? Like, legit. I have no idea why when COVID happened, like, okay, food and stuff, okay, fine, I get it. Like lockdowns and blah, blah. But why toilet paper? Why are you buying out an entire store of toilet paper? I do not it's just that was the stupidest thing I had. Tamara says, who knows? I mean, oh gosh, it was. And then eBay, they were charging what, $5 a sheet, like a piece of. Oh gosh. Cameron says, in our community center hoarded a storeroom full of toilet paper, but just why? Millie says, I work at a supermarket. It was a nightmare. Hey Millie, was it bad down in Argentina? Was there a toilet paper shortage down in Argentina? Dustin says 2020 is sure an insane year. Yeah. And like, at least in the States, as you all know, I definitely I try to avoid talking about politics whenever possible. But I think what made COVID a lot worse, at least in the States, was that it happened on an election year. Because as you all know, politicians are not good at, they're more interested. Like, COVID became political. And instead of everybody just putting their political differences aside and let's just deal with this crisis, everything went nuts. Like COVID decisions were being made based on political views. And I don't have to tell you that is dangerous. That is dangerous. And it's, gosh, I think things would have been better if it didn't happen on an election year. But yeah, well, anyway. That's my 2 cents on that. It just I don't know how it is in other parts of the world, but the U.S.'s political system is fairly toxic, to say the least. But anyway, that's as far into that as I'm going to go. Millie says, toilet paper, not so much. Rubbing alcohol and disinfectants and all that stuff. But it was mainly social distance that was hardest for us. Oh, yeah? Why was the social distance so tough? Is it just like the way your cities are built? Or Brian says 1912 was an election too, right? Was there an election in 1912? That I am not sure. Presidential election 1912? Oh yeah, there was a presidential election in 1912. Oh, Woodrow Wilson and Theodore Roosevelt. Oh, was that 1912? And so did Woodrow Wilson win? Oh yeah. Was that when Woodrow Wilson became president? Was in 1912? Really? That I did not know. 1912, U.S. presidential election was 32nd. President held Tuesday, November 5th, 1912. So after Titanic, Democratic Governor Woodrow Wilson of New Jersey unseated Republican President William Howard Taft while defeating former President Theodore Roosevelt, who ran under the banner of the Progressive Bull Moose Party and Socialist Party nominee. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Huh. Okay, so was that when? So Woodrow Wilson was president in 1912, 13, 14, 15. So then that would have carried Woodrow Wilson into the time of Lusitania. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I did not know that. A question was Theodore Roosevelt he served on the USS Maine, right? I think he did. Did Roosevelt serve on the Maine? I'm pretty sure he did. The one that blew up. I'm pretty sure he served on the USS Maine. Titanic says, I don't know. Uranium says, do not spill the tea on the laptop. Do not worry. Do not worry. Darman, I doubt that. I don't know. I saw well, the reason I ask was I saw a photo of, let me find it. Hold on. I found a picture at this place I went to. It was actually at Disney Sea in, yeah, I found this, and I'm assuming that's Teddy Roosevelt. But yeah, USS Maine, I'm assuming that's him. I saw that, so I was like, did he serve on the Maine? So that, there were 2 USS Maines. Oh, were there? It might have been Olympia. Yeah, I saw that photo, and it was Theodore was president when the Maine sank. And yeah, I didn't think he was on board at the time of the explosion, but I was like, did he ever serve on the ship, during its career? Let's see here. Cameron says, this is Columbia, an ocean liner replica at Tokyo Disney Sea. Yeah. Jim says, I know he was in the American-Spanish War. Okay. But I saw that picture and I was like, did he actually serve on the Maine? Let's see. Historic Productions. Hey, Sam. Sorry if I missed your last live stream because I was in the hospital in New Orleans having surgery on my infected tooth. They removed my wisdom. They removed my wisdom teeth as well. No big deal, Historic Productions. I'm glad you're feeling better, though, man. Listen, teeth stuff sucks. It really does suck. Trust me. I know all about that. I just had I had a root canal done a few months, like a year or two back. This is an old one. And anyway, when they did an x-ray on me, they noticed a cavity was underneath the crown. So it turns out that the tooth that I had the root canal on, it wasn't cleaned properly before they put the crown on. And this cavity formed underneath the crown. And of course, I can't brush it. And it was just destroying what was left of my tooth underneath the crown. But because I had a root canal, I couldn't feel it. But I just had that done. And oh gosh, that was I couldn't feel much because there was no nerve. But still, he said the cavity was one of the worst he'd seen. He said the entire tooth was a mess underneath the crown. I was like, oh, trust me. Going to the dentist is like that sound. Okay, like not very many things in the world will make me anxious, but when I hear that, like I hate that sound. Like no joke, it makes me tense up. It makes my heart, especially like I hate that sound. Gosh, but high pitch moment. That impression though. Hey, that was a good impression. Was that William says, new me. Nathan says, always remember to brush your teeth. How did you recreate it perfectly? Really? Was that okay? Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. Was that a really good impression? That was a great impression. Okay, here we go. How was that? Was that pretty good? Sounds exactly like it. The sound. You can feel the trauma. Scary good. Daniel Bertina says, how the... Great. That's pretty good. I can't do that. Wow. I didn't think... okay. I can do a pretty good dentist drill thing. Olivia 5, thank you. I can't believe the USS Poseidon was recovered from the sea and is now in California. They renamed it Queen Mary, but it's the Poseidon. Guys, can somebody correct Olivia? I can't believe the USS Poseidon was recovered. Can somebody correct Olivia's I'm pretty sure some details are wrong there. Just saying. And just True Crazy Trollvania is back. Jim says, Sam, that was spot on. You guys still talking about the dentist thing? But anyway, what makes it even worse for me was there was one time that I was getting I think it was a cavity or whatever. And anyway, the numbing agent, it missed a nerve or whatever. They didn't numb it enough. And man, when that drill hit, it sent a huge jolt of pain. Like it was one of the worst pains I've ever felt through my mouth. And like ever since then, like it was an accident. The dentist renumbed it right away. But that pain was so intense that it's like after that, from now on, anytime I go to the dentist, it's like when I hear that, when they start up the drill, it's like my pulse goes up, my body tenses up. It's just like, it's like I get nervous. It's like, I'm expecting that pain, even though I never do. But that was one of the worst. And so that time, and then there was another instance when I was in Florida. So I had a tooth break when I was driving down to Florida. It was actually when I went skydiving, and I had to have a root canal. Like the nerve was exposed. Like it literally broke in the freaking car. So I had to get another root canal while I was in Florida. And this dentist, so I'm sitting there and I don't know, like they put this like paper thing over your mouth and they isolate the tooth. They have to do the root canal too. And it's just to keep saliva and stuff off of it. And when he's working, I think he said the roots went up into my sinuses a little bit. So while he's working on getting the nerve out, it's making me generate a huge amount of saliva. And I've got this paper thing over my mouth and all of it's like going down into the back of my throat. It's making me gag. So I start coughing while he's working and then the paper keeps it from leaving my mouth and it just falls back in. So I literally feel like I'm drowning on the operating table while I'm like, it triggered the gag reflex, like I was drowning. I mean, I'm like, I'm about to die. Like this, like, like it was one of the worst things. It's not waterboarding. It's not like that. It was just like, that was one of the worst dentists. And I had to experience that for 2 hours. That I thought waterboarding was they drop water on your head. Like it's just one drop of water and they just have it hit the same spot over and over and over. I thought that was waterboarding. I didn't think it was like drowning on a table or something like that. I thought it was like drip, 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 drip. That's what I thought waterboarding was. I didn't think it was drowning laying there. Tricky for 2 hours, OMG. That's Chinese water torture. Okay. So then what's giving you the false illusion of drowning? Oh, so that's okay. So Chinese water torture is the drop thing. Okay. I see. Waterboarding is pouring water over your mouth to invoke a sensation of drowning. They put a towel over your face and pour water on the towel. I see. Huh. Okay. So I'm curious, like, with the Chinese water torture, the drops, does it make like this area like very sensitive or something like that? Like, is that like, why does the drops over and over and over? How is that torture? I mean, I guess if you did it long enough, it would get really, really annoying. But how does that? That's the water torture chamber. Brightside was a dentist. Waterboarding is usually used for interrogation for terrorists. I see. SOS Amtrak says it makes it annoying and unbearable. It's psychological torture, I think. I see. Tobias says, have you ever listened to a song The Bismarck by Sabaton? No, I have not heard that. I have not heard that song before. Not your voice. Hey, we got the other Empress animator here. I had the fun of root canal antics. Had a really bad experience after my dentist messed up and I wasn't able to sort out my unfinished tooth surgery due to COVID that occurred. That's awful. So you couldn't get your work done because of COVID and all that stuff. That's awful. That's, gosh. You know something? Whenever, just me, being in like, just working, going through my everyday life and everything, I do not understand why like politics and like with COVID or whatever, I don't understand why it has to be so negative. Like, I don't understand why it has to be so toxic. Like, when I look at issues that are facing the world today, I think logically. I'm like, okay, so what's a side that both sides would be okay with? And let's compromise. Let's figure this out. Because there's always room to compromise, and everybody's going to have a different view. So let's work together on it. Why does it have to be so negative? Why does it have to be so toxic? Why do people have to spend so much time screaming at each other? And like, even during COVID, we could handle it as a group, as a people. Let's handle this crisis. Let's get through it. Let's everybody. Let's see here. Politics. It's. Oh gosh. Zachary says this is why Star Trek is better than Star Wars. Oh boy. Because everyone is so sensitive nowadays, especially on social media. Yeah, that's true. Oh gosh. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube. He does videos. He has a space series where he talks about planets and stuff like that. And he does another one. His YouTube channel is called Mr. Spherical. I've talked about it before. One of the artists for Mr. Spherical, he's the guy who helps me do my thumbnails. So like those really cool thumbnails you've seen of like the ships and the drawings and stuff like that. That was done by the artist who does stuff for Mr. Spherical. And what he does is he makes like these videos and he simplifies them. So he uses these cartoon characters and he makes these simple videos that briefly go over conflicts in the world and talks about like how like these things happen, and he breaks it down simply. These are really good videos. They are very interesting, just talking about major events that happened all over the world. So I do recommend his channel. I do recommend his channel. He did a he did a short video. Hold on, let me find it. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, he did a short video talking about America politics, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty. Hold on, let me find it. Like that's pretty accurate. Hold on, let me find it. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, don't worry. Our congressman will find a solution that works for both sides. Now you'll see American democracy in action. Don't listen to
yeah, that's that's American politics. That's American politics. Oh, I love that. 103% accurate. Dustin says, "Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, the sniff. That sniff makes me laugh so much. Don't listen to those." Oh gosh, that made me laugh. I mean, we're really grazing on politics today. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Let's we've been talking about that stuff a bit too much. Oh gosh. Logan 5, thank you so much. Politics love to go to overcomplicate issues. Also, greed and ego are involved. Yep, 100%, 100%. That's exactly right. Olivia 5, thank you. How's your niece? Has she gotten old enough to learn that the Titanic was saved by a giant octopus that carried to New York because sharks tried to sink it? Olivia, you want to know something? I know something. I have spent a lot of time, talking to my niece. I mean, granted, she can't really understand me yet. She's like 2.5, 3 months old. But I have spent a lot of time telling her things like that boating McBoatface is a myth. It's not real. Okay. And that the cookies are a lie. And that, like I've spent a lot of time, Oh gosh. Rachel and they are both doing absolutely great. I wish I could show you. Rachel wants to show you guys the baby on her own. So she made me swear up and down that I wouldn't show any pictures, but she is just, I'm looking at her right now. She is just the most precious little thing. Okay, all right. Oh, there she is. Okay, I can't. Oh, listen, if I'm like this for my niece, I wonder what I'll be like when I have my own children. I'm going to spoil them. That's 100%. Listen, no joke. When Crack says, Sam, why aren't you subbed to Mr. I am subbed to Mr. Spherical. I am subbed to him. Am I not? Am I not subbed to Mr. Spherical? I thought for sure I was. I have multiple channels. Maybe I am on my other channel. Let's see. Let me double check. Mr. Spherical. And I wasn't. Holy crap. I guess I was subbed to him on my other channel. Okay, I'm subbed now. I wasn't ready. Okay, I guess I was just. I have multiple YouTube channels. So I have one channel that I just use for watching. Like I just watch videos on it. I don't make videos on it. I do it that way because that channel, I've had YouTube Premium for so long that I get a cheaper rate. So I have that one. I have a YouTube channel I just use for watching. And then I have another channel that I use, like the Historic Travels channel. That's another channel. The Great Ocean says, have you ever watched How to Basic? What's How to Basic? What is How to Basic? I have absolutely no idea what How to Basic. Oh dear. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what How to Basic is. I have no idea. No. No idea at all. I have no idea how to I have no idea what any of that. I've kind of got burned out with him, to be honest with you. I thought he was humorous for a while, but I don't know. Like, hey, there was a cough. I'm not a fan of YouTube channels really that that are purposefully wasteful. Like there was one YouTube channel, Text something, I think, but literally all they do is break expensive items. That's all they do. That's all they do. Huh. I wonder what would happen if I taser an iPhone. You short out the board. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that. Huh. I'm going to drop a PlayStation 5 down a flight of stairs. What? Why? Like, Tech Rex. That's it. That's it. Thanks, Titanic. That's it. Like, I don't get it. Like, says that's wasting money. Yeah, exactly. It's wasting money. But I mean, I know why they do it because the views they get more than make up for what they spend on the device. And it's just like How to Basic. I mean, How to Basic, I mean, sure, it's funny for a while, but think about how much money he wastes on food. Think about how much money that guy wastes on food. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't like seeing stuff get destroyed. Titanic says, how much of the eggs? Yeah. It was funny. So like I told you, I did watch him for a while. I mailed my brother a huge bag of How to Basic eggs. He did egg plushes for a while, and I ordered a big bag of them and mailed them to my brother just to mess with him. Which was really, really funny. Oh, gosh. We got another 10 from Olivia. Those poor Sam kids. Can you imagine? They would grow up believing the Titanic hit an iceberg, and everyone knows it really hit a black hole and sank to keep a secret of the black hole. So many problems with what you just said, Olivia. So many problems. But before kids come along, I was talking to my girlfriend about this. I told her, I'm like, before, like, assuming everything works out and all that stuff, I'd like to visit Antarctica before little kids come along. I'd like to make it to Antarctica before that. And I'm trying to convince her to do this thing called the Polar Challenge or the Polar Plunge, if any of y'all know what that is, where the ship parks right off the coast of Antarctica and you jump into the Arctic Sea. And she's like, there is no way you are ever going to convince me to do that. And I'm like, we'll see. Rose says, heck no, that's way too cold. Shadow says, Antarctica before kids. Nice play on words. But obviously, I wouldn't hold us up on having kids or anything before Antarctica, of course. I would never do that. But going to Antarctica is very expensive, and kids are very expensive. So my logic is we should go there before kids. That way we don't have to worry about it anymore. You know, like we can go there because kids will be our top priority, of course. Once kids come along, they got to be your top priority. But I'm like, before kids, maybe we could go. And King says, if I had alcohol in my system, I'd do it. Okay, seriously. I wonder how famous Charles Jalkin is now. Like, Charles Jalkin has got to be probably one of the most famous Titanic passengers now. Like, everybody knows Charles Jalkin. Charles Jalkin would be a polar plunge champion. Nathan says, Sam wants kids. Yes, I do. Hopefully, I'd have 3. I'd like to have 3. I'd like to have 3 little ones at some point. Let's see, Dustin. I'll have to go Charles Jalkin mode if you're going to put me through the Polar Plunge Challenge. Antarctica. The reason I want to go to Antarctica is because it's the one place on Earth that the fewest people ever see, you know, and it's the closest we can get to actually going to another planet. You know, like, I mean, it's not another planet, but it's one of the most foreign environments. The fewest people on Earth have seen Antarctica. And it's mostly untouched by people. You know, it's like a raw land for the most part. And I just think that would be the coolest thing in the world to see. You know, it's just, It would be insanely cool. Let's see. Let's see here. Crack says Sam Charles was not a passenger. Did I say passenger? Did I accidentally say that? My bad. Yeah, the chef. Did I accidentally say passenger? Let's see. Bill says, Sam, if Titanic ever gets finished, would you go on it and make a live stream? I've talked about this before. I have very, very mixed feelings about Titanic 2. I don't think it's ever going to be built, but whatever they do, they need to be respectful to the story of Titanic. If they're not, then I don't want to mess with it. You know, I don't want to be involved with it. But True Crazy says Antarctica would be a cool place to visit. No pun intended. It would be a great to visit every continent on Earth at some point during our lifetime. I think. Yeah, that would be great. Lucy says save and meme that. Save and meme what? Did I actually say Charles Jalkin was a passenger? Did I save that? Did I actually say that? Did I actually word Charles Jalkin was? Peacha says, if you were to have kids, you should name them Andrew, Smith, and Charles. Andrews, Smith. Well, what if it's a girl? What if I have a girl? I actually do have a few names that I like. I have a few names that I like. Olivia, thank you. Quiz time. Who was one of the first people to meet Harold Brown on the Carpathia when it docked in New York? Marconi, the Mr. Marconi, the head of everything. Was that his name? Was that his name, Marconi? I'm pretty sure it was. Mr. Marconi, like Marconi. Yeah, Marconi. The Marconi Wireless. Yeah, Mr. Marconi. He met with Harold in the wireless room. He came in there and tapped him on the shoulder and talked to him. I got that one, Olivia. I got that one. He he he. And Harold Brad was surprised. He turned around and saw him there. He was like, "Holy crap! Holy crap!" It was like it's like Harold Brad was starstruck for a little bit when Marconi walked in there. I know that one. I'm assuming that I did see that Mike Brady put up a video about the Carpathia arriving in New York. I have not watched it yet, but I'm assuming he mentioned that Marconi came in there to talk to him. I'm assuming he said that. Let's see here. We got that one. Correct us, Sam. If you have a girl, call her Gracie. I actually do. I have a few names. I have a few names that I like for a little girl and a little boy. I've already got a few. And yes, me and my girlfriend have discussed it already. Ron, New York Times newspaper too. So Mr. Marconi and New York Times newspaper. So both of them. Olivia says, call her Olivia. Ozzy says, Rose, no, I'm not calling my daughter Rose. I already have Rosie. And before you all ask, no, I did not name Rosie after Rose from Titanic. I did not do that. That guy says her name could be Ida for Ida Strauss. What is it with you guys and all these Titanic names? All right, everybody. We are about to hit the 1 hour mark. So you know what that means. It is now time for tonight's Q&A. Is Mr. Maritime out there? Is Mr. Maritime still with us? I haven't seen Maritime in a while. I think we lost Maritime. Did Maritime leave us? I think Maritime left us. Okay, hold on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maritime isn't here. We actually lost Maritime. Maritime actually showed up at the beginning, and then he left. Maritime is not here for the first time in forever. Did I really just do that? Olivia, too, thank you. Maritime history is really... How could I possibly be maritime history? How could I possibly do that? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Maritime is actually gone. Okay, so how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this then? How are we going to do the Q&A if Maritime's not here? I actually don't know. I actually don't know how we're going to do the Q&A if Maritime isn't here. DK, ping Maritime. Pizza, I'll do it. Miles said he would be back. This is not good. Save Sam singing the first time in forever. There'll be music, there'll be light. Frozen's a good movie, okay? Frozen was a good movie. Meme time. Somebody did a guy version of Let It Go, and it was really, really good. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the king. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Am I singing Frozen now? More memes. More memes. Okay, you know what we could do? I could, since Maritime is absent this evening, I could go ahead and wrap up the live stream now. And then I could go ahead and jump back to my video and go ahead and try to get that short little video up for this evening, which I do want to do that. So you know what? I think I am going to do that. I think I'll save the questions I have for next week. You guys can talk to Maritime and no. Oh man, no. No. Maritime history, where are you? I want the Q&A. No, smiley face, don't go. Oh, so strange that Maritime left. Oh, wow. Look at okay. How can we do it? How can we do it? Like, I don't know how we would. I don't know how we could set this up without Maritime. I mean, I guess. Hold on, I'll be right back. I will be right back. Una momento. Yes, you're hearing me whistle. Let me see. Where did I put that? Well, shoot, where is it? Where the heck did I? In here, maybe? Ah, there we go. Okay. Why can't it be like you versus us? Because I came up with the questions. I know all the answers. I can't go against you guys. I can't be alone versus you guys. He knows the answer. Exactly. All right, you know what? Let's just do this. Well, I mean, let's just do this, okay? So, since Maritime is gone, okay, we're going to have to go. I mean, I don't have a way to do it, okay? I don't have a way to do it right now, okay? So, unfortunately, because Maritime's gone, I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna close out the live stream, okay? I'm going to I need to go and work on the video. So I'm going to go and just I'm going to get the video done, and then I guess we'll just surrender the Q&A this week to everyone else. Okay. Whoa, the chat is absolutely freaking out. I'll read it in a second, but I guess we're just going to give it to everyone else, and then I will see you guys next week. Okay. Anyway, guys. So with that, Maritime's gone. Let's just blame him for all this. He's trolling now. Do not end it. Stop. He's back. Sam, stop. Oh, you guys were so funny. He's back. Yes. Okay. So if you go back and watch the replay of this stream, okay, you will see a moment where I pause and I look at the chat. That's the moment I saw Maritime, and I was about to climb up. I'm like, no, I've got to wait to mess with. So in that one instance, I decided to mess with you. Cameron says you gave me a heart attack. Wow, chat is going insane right now. I'll read it in a sec. I didn't called it. That's why I said jokester. Wait, we got a 5 from Olivia. Question: who got off the Carpathia passengers? Who got off first? Carpathia's passengers or Titanic's passengers? If I had to guess, probably Titanic's passengers, but I'm not 100%. I am not 100%. You know what? For that little fantastic troll moment, I am going to. It's a little Coca-Cola gummy. So, I deserve a little Coca-Cola gummy. And yeah, that was a bad idea. All right. I can't. It's gonna take too long though. That's going to take way too long to chew. That's going to take way too long. All right. Maritime, where were you, sir? All right, seriously. Before we do any kind of Q&A, where were you? Huh? You left 123 people here waiting. Where were you, sir? Where were you? Where were you? Where were you? Okay, where? I can explain. You see, I was visiting the wreck of the Yamato in a submarine owned by a company that suffered a mishap nearly a year ago. Maritime, were you with Ocean Gate? Olivia says Carpathia's Maritime gets a point. Okay, Olivia. Thank you. I'm guessing they would talk that was I guessing that was discussed in Mike Brady's video, which I still need to watch. He sure did. Maritime, maybe. Oh no. Maritime, you're a mess. All right. Now that Maritime's back, Maritime history. Okay, we can actually continue with the Q&A. Maritime history versus everyone else. Okay, I'm sure all of you by now are familiar with the rules. I asked a question. You see the word go pop up in the chat. You answer the question. So it's Maritime history against everyone else in the chat, okay? Now, because Maritime is alone, he gets a little bit of a handicap. As long as he answers the question within the first few seconds, he gets the point. Everyone else, all you got to do is beat him to the punch. That's all you got to do. We got 10 questions. I think I've got some tough ones this time. Let's see how you all do. Let's see how you all do, ladies and gentlemen. All right, question 1. I arrived with seconds to spare before the Q&A began. What'd you do? Did you leave and then come back? I see. Question 1. What was the name of the steamship that was used to test the Parsons steam turbine? Ready, set, go. What was the name of the ship that was used to test the Parsons steam turbine? Maritime, SS Turbina. Titanic was second. Turbina. Maritime was first. You got that one. All right. Maritime starts it up. All right. Question 2. SS something. Question 2. What was the name of the rock struck by the SS Atlantic while she was en route to Halifax? Go. What was the name of the rock that was struck by the SS Atlantic while en route to Halifax? Maritime, Golden Rule, followed closely by Dustin, Golden Rule. Ugh. Guys, this is bad. Not looking good, gentlemen. Not looking good. Not looking good. No! Question 3. During the sinking of the Atlantic, several of the ship's officers got serious burns while working on the ship's boat deck. How did they get these burns? Ready, set, go. How did they get these burns? Nope. Titanic and Britannic, right there. The flare, firing rockets. There we go. The flare. That was it. Fireworks didn't. Maritime, that was a little late, man. That was a little late. But yep, the rockets. One of the rockets misfired and exploded on the ship's deck and burned. Sorry, Maritime, that was a little late. Everyone else gets the point. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Question 4. Olivia, too, thank you. Go, Maritime. He will never be defeated. Oh, my gosh, Olivia. Question 4. All right. Which watertight compartment on Titanic didn't completely flood till later, despite the fact that it was breached by the iceberg? Ready, set, go. Which watertight compartment that was breached did not flood for a while? Nope. Oh, Maritime. He said 5. No, it was 1. Boiler room 1. Boiler room 1. Like watertight compartment 1. That was the one that I was looking for. Watertight compartment 1. Though, I mean, technically 5 could also count because it was breached, but it did not flood for a while because of. I was looking for 1, but 5 would also count. Maritime boiler room 5 too, though. Yeah. You said watertight compartment. Not, but boiler room 5 was part of the 6 watertight. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, you're right. Maritime said 5. You're right, but boiler room 5, that was the boiler room 5, but not the 6 watertight compartment. So you should have said the 6th compartment, not the 5th compartment. The 5th compartment was boiler room 6. Okay. You got it wrong on a technicality. You almost got a technicality. Sam. Oh no. That was a good catch. That was a great catch. No, Sam. Historic Productions. Yeah, the 4-peak tank. That's what I was looking for. But okay, so even with that technicality, everyone else still gets the. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No. Good try. Question 5. This one's tough. Immediately following the sinking of the Lusitania, as U-20 was steaming, as U-20 was moving away from the area, what horrible act did U-20 try to commit immediately following the sinking of Lusitania? What did it try to do? Go. What did it try to do immediately following the sinking? Nope. Wasn't the Juno. Right there, Maritime. Attempted to sink another ship. Yeah. Yep, that was it. That's what I was looking for. There was another ship that was trying to reach the site where the Lusitania sank, and it picked up the Lusitania's distress signal, and it actually was heading straight towards where U-20 was. And Captain Svigor tried to torpedo this ship. And you know something that really ticks me off? Because for one thing, torpedoing a ship is bad regardless. But the thing that really, really makes me mad is how much of a hypocrite Captain Svigor was. Because he said later that he felt really bad for sinking the Lusitania and that, he felt all this remorse for it. But then immediately following torpedoing the Lusitania, he tried to torpedo a ship that was trying to help the Lusitania survivors. So that tells me he wasn't too upset about it. That tells me he really wasn't too upset about sinking Lusitania. So Karen says he was such a psycho. He showed no mercy. He did not. He did not show any mercy. Yeah, Walker says he didn't feel any guilt. No, he did not. He did not. He did not. He did not. Okay, so Maritime got that one. So that puts Maritime back in the lead. We are at 3-2 now. 3-2. 3-2. All right. Question 6. When Titanic was sinking, what mistake did Lightoller make that rapidly increased the rate that Titanic was sinking? Ready, set, go. What mistake did Lightoller make that caused the ship to sink faster? There we go. Walker, D-deck gangway door. D-deck gangway door. Maritime open gangway. There we go. Everybody got it. The D-deck gangway door. Not the mistake he made with the lifeboats. The mistake that he made that caused the ship to sink faster. That's how it works. All right, that's a tie. Maritime is at 4. Everyone else is at 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Great job. Question 7. What part of the Titanic briefly kept the bow and stern sections of the ship together immediately following the breakup? Ready, set, go. Which part of the Titanic held the bow and stern sections together immediately following the breakup? Joel, the double bottom, the keel, the double bottom, the keel, double bottom, whatever. It's same, they're not the same thing, but I'll count both. But Maritime, double bottom, keel. Good job. All right, that's a tie. Good job, guys. Maritime is at 5. Everyone else is at 4. We are 5-4. 5-4. All right. All right. Question 8. Which 2 lifeboats attempted to rescue people in the water after the Titanic sank? Which 2 lifeboats tried to rescue the survivors? Ready, set, go. Which 2 survivors attempted to rescue Titanic? Miles, 4 and 14. Maritime, 4 and 14. Dustin, 4 and 14. Good job. That's a good one. Yeah, a lot of you got that one. All right, we're at a tie again. Boom. Man, you guys are legit neck and neck. This could go either way. This could go. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Hey, Maritime, do you want to give up your handicap for these final questions? There's 2 questions left. Do you want to give up your handicap, Maritime, for these final 2 questions? Come on, Maritime. You want to do it. You want to be a Yamato. You want to be a Yamato, Maritime. Give up your handicaps. Yamato! Do it. Not really. Come on, Maritime. Do it. Maritime, you're only 1 point ahead. This will be the perfect opportunity for you to prove once and for all that you are a true Yamato. Do you accept it? I'm just a 1-point lead. Yeah, but you are the maritime history, the true Yamato. Do it and be a Yamato. Are you a Yamato, Maritime? Are you? Oh, Alfredo is calling you out, Maritime. What do you say, Maritime? Come on, man. Don't be a Scatino. Wow, you just got called out. True crazy. Maritime, the reluctant Yamato. Oh boy. All right, come on. That is kind of low. Don't go that low. Don't go that low. This decision can change the course of history. Maritime, look at it this way. This is your way of making up for leaving earlier and almost making us cancel the Q&A. So I think that's a good way to look at it. This is your way to make amends. Okay. Is that fair? Is that fair? I think that's a fair compromise. I think that's a fair compromise. Biscuit, yes. Do it. This is for Maritime. All right, I accept. Yamato's never die. All right. Question 9. Even though the Carpathia got the wrong coordinates to the Titanic's location, how was the ship still able to locate the Titanic survivors? Ready, set, go. Even though it had the wrong position. Miles, the green flare, followed closely by Maritime Boxhall's flare. Miles got it. Miles got it. All right, and with that, it is officially tied. It is officially tied. We've got one. I knew I was going to regret this. All right. Last question. This one is for all the marbles. Dun, dun, dun. Question 10. Which lifeboat on the Titanic was nearly dragged down with the ship because it was still connected during the final plunge? Go. Which lifeboat was nearly dragged down with Titanic? Miles A, followed closely by Maritime A. Miles got it. 0.1 second before Maritime. So with that, Miles just won everyone else the Q&A. Miles just won everyone else the Q&A. You know what? Should we do one more question? Should we do one more risk it all question for 2 points? Should we do one more risk? Oh, look who's here. Mike Brady's here. Ocean Liner Designs. Hey, Mike. Look who decided to show up at the very end. Wait. What did Mike Brady say? Lifeboat 2,570. Mike or Mike, I don't know if that's exactly right. Mike, hello, Sam. Hey, Mike. I haven't talked to you in a while, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Mike, great job on the 500,000 subs, man. We were talking about that earlier. Great job on that. And I've got a prediction. Okay. I've got a prediction right now. All right. Here's my wager. Keep a note on this. Your channel is going to hit 1 million subs by April of next year. That is my prediction. By April of next year, you are going to hit 1 million subs. All right. That is my prediction. All right. You know what? Since oof, no pressure. April 15th, 2024. Do we have to do it on Titanic's anniversary, Maritime? Do we have to do that? All right. You know what? Since Mike is here, we're going to do one more double or nothing, okay? Mike is going to help you guys out. We're going to do one more question, double or nothing. This is going to be worth 2 points, all right? So, hey, Mike, just so you know, this is the score. Maritime is 1 point behind, okay? All right? We're going to do one question, all right? I'm going to do one question, and this is going to end it all, all right? All right, come on, guys. Let's do this. All right, 2 points, all right? 2 points. Even though these 3 ships are often considered part of the same class of ship, only 2 of these ships are actual sisters. There is one ship that is not technically related, but they're often all categorized together in the same class of ships. Which ship am I talking about? Ready, set, go. Which ship am I talking about? Lusitania. Okay, so what ship is often referred to? There we go. Kyle, Aquitania. I was just looking for Aquitania. I was just looking because, Aquitania is a different class. Lusitania, Mauritania. Yeah, I was trying. Maybe I worded that wrong. I was trying to just get Aquitania since she's her own thing. But everybody, I used to think that they were all part of the same class. But yeah, Lusitania, Mauritania, Aquitania. So wait, who got that? No, Mauritania's a sister. Mauritania's a sister. Lusitania and Mauritania, they're both part of the Lusitania class. Aquitania is different. So wait, who got that first? Historic Productions. Historic Productions got Aquitania. That's exactly what and Miles said maybe I worded that wrong. Anyway, redo for confusing phrasing. All right, fine. Redo for confusing phrasing. All right, here we go. Easy question. Well, probably easy for some. All right, here we go. Easy question. Final one. Everything. Name the 3 men, first and last name, who were involved in designing the Olympic class. Ready, set, go. Name the 3 men who were involved in designing the Olympic class, first and last name. Name the 3. Who were they? The chat just stopped. Maritime, Thomas Andrews, William Peary, and Alexander Carlisle. Wilson, William Peary, Thomas Andrews, Alexander Carlisle. There's Mike. Carlisle, Peary, Andrews. Yes. No. Oh, gosh. We won fairness. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay. We're going to end it on a tie. We're just going to end it on a tie. Okay. We're going to end it on a tie. All right. I'm calling bullshit. We're just going to end it on a tie. All right. True. Just do. All right. That's fine by me. We're just going to end it there. Mike Brady comes in here and causes all kinds of shenanigans. He comes in here. Who is a Mex Carlisle? Alexander Carlisle. William Peary, Thomas Andrews. Hey, Mike, when I was researching like the construction of Titanic and everything, I started reading about Halley's Comet, which I think came through, was it 1911, 1910, somewhere around there. And I found a newspaper article that, I kid you not, apparently scammers were trying to sell anti-Halley's Comet medicine. They were trying to tell people that when Halley's Comet flew over the Earth, its gas would be toxic unless you drank their anti-Halley's Comet medicine. I kid you not. That was an actual thing. You guys had it in the bag, then I showed up and snatched a defeat of the jaws of food. What the heck? Right. Let's see here. Wow, that sounds like an Infowers product. What's Infowers? I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with that one. That guy, whoa, never heard of that. Listen, guys, one thing that I have learned in history, Halley's Comet Juice by Alex Jones. Is that a thing? Infowars, sorry. Okay, I've never heard of that. It's Infowars. Okay. But one thing that I have learned, is it doesn't matter what century you're in. There are always going to be scammers and there are always going to be troublemakers. It's just like Harold Cottam on the Carpathia. They legit, when he ran up to the bridge and told the crew that the Titanic was sinking, they laughed at him. They told him someone's pulling a prank on you. And that was actually a thing that happened back in those days. Scammers or tricksters or trolls used Marconi Wireless to send out fake distress signals pretending to be ships in trouble to get other ships to start zooming around the Atlantic trying to find out where they were. So, yeah, it's just like people pulling bull crap on the internet today. So, I mean, it just goes to show it doesn't matter what century you're in. People will always be people. Ocean Liner Design says, yep, it's so true, Sam. Plenty of snake oil salesmen back then. Yep. All right, everybody. Well, hey, with that and with the chaos that Mike Brady started, I think we're going to go ahead and close out the live stream. So, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a ton of fun. Great job with the Q&A. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. It was a ton of fun. And, hey, Mike, once again, congrats on the 500. You're going to hit 1 million within a year, guaranteed. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bullshit.